That's how I get that ooh.
And now back to your regularly scheduled program.
What's goody, YouTube? How's everyone doing? Welcome to the channel, or welcome back to yet another live reaction video. If you're new here for the first time, my name is TMR, and since you clicked on this video, you might as well subscribe to the YouTube channel, leave your comments down below, and enjoy this reaction video. What's goody, YouTube? What's good, TMR gang? Welcome back to the channel. And welcome back to yet another live reaction video. I'm your girl, TMR. Thank y'all so much for stopping what you were doing and meet me over in this daggone break room, y'all. Oh, boy. Hey, Shamika. Oh, Lord. Y'all see the title. Y'all see the thumbnail. Y'all know what we gonna get into, honey. What's good, y'all? I know it's late, and I am so sorry that I am late getting to you guys, but y'all know how it is, honey. I had to unwind from the one job and jump on to the next one, okay? But I'm here, honey. I'm here like I never daggone left. Yes, I'm glad you caught it live, Pamela. Thank you so much. But y'all know social media never closed, baby. The social media like White Castles, baby. It's 24 hours around here, honey. All day, all night. You can get the TT or the Keke. Okay, you can get either one you want, child. But y'all, we got Jasmine and Keke Jones in the break room. Some of you guys may or may not know Keke Jones. A lot of you guys probably remember her going viral a couple of months ago. The lady crying in the wedding dress about her husband. She's finding out her husband cheating on her. I'm like, at this point, I'm just, that lady, she's a mess. But now she got a bunch of things going on, honey. She's on Pop the Balloon, Love Mountain edition. I only know the one with, what's the lady name? Starts with an A. I know of that Pop the Balloon. I didn't know there was a Love Mountain edition. So maybe that's why she was out in California or out in LA a few weeks ago, because she was filming that. I think that's what it was. And she apparently she got a hairline business. She's selling hair, y'all, called Bounce. One thing I could say about Keke, if you guys don't agree, let me know. Sis is, she's on all platforms. I don't know if she's on YouTube. I don't think I've ever seen her on YouTube, but I know she's on Facebook and TikTok. That's where I normally see her at, on TikTok. But sis said, I don't know how long this social media thing gonna keep moving, okay? So sis said, let me diverse into some other things. And so she got a couple of little other things. I don't know. She did. Y'all remember when we reacted the other day about the play, when she said she's having a play coming out next month about what happened after she cried in the wedding dress, the part y'all didn't see. Well, apparently the place that she was going to do her casting call, because she announced the other day that she's doing a casting call for a play that's coming out next month. So she must have talked to Tyler Perry, y'all. But anyway, so apparently the place where she was going to be hosting these casting calls, she claims it was vandalized or something. And so now she's having to move the location, and she's only giving the location to people who inbox her or people she already knew or knows that was coming to audition for whatever part she has available. I said, Lord, Keke really thinks she is, honey. She thinks she is, I don't know, Lola Falana over there or somebody. They caught her in a lie. Baby, they stay catching her in a lie. I don't even understand why people believe anything none of these folks say. And I'm going to show you guys an example when we watch this Love Mountain. A little expert from TikTok of her being on Pop the Balloon Love Mountain edition. Hey, Majda, what's good, girl? What's good, sis? I hope everybody's feeling good and doing okay. Did y'all see what was going on down there in Minnesota and Minneapolis? Have you guys been keeping up with that? Hey, Nearly. Hey, Queen. Have y'all been keeping up with what's going on in Minneapolis? I believe this was yesterday. Don Lemon was there, and some protesters ended up going into a church that they say that one of the pastors of the church is actually a director of the ICE, one of the ICE districts in the Minneapolis area. And so Don Lemon, you guys know who Don Lemon is. He no longer works for was it CNN he was working for. He does his own thing now. He's a podcaster. He has a channel here on YouTube. Child, he went down there to, I guess, to have boots on the ground. And child, everybody is upset with well, I'm not gonna say everybody, but there's a lot of mixed emotions about Don Lemon being in the church amongst the protesters that was there. And I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I understand that people are upset that apparently one of the pastors of the church is an ICE agent. Okay. And so people are like, how are you preaching the gospel and you're tearing up families, And so then him and Nicki Minaj had words. When I say him, meaning Don Lemon and Nicki Minaj had words. Child, when I tell you Don Lemon read Nicki Minaj for filth, it was hilarious to me. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was just kind of like, I understand the people being upset, but the parishioners of that church, the people in the church, they don't have anything to do with the pastor being an ICE agent. I don't know. It seemed very unsettling, especially for the members of the church that don't know what's going on. It seemed very unsettling. And, one of the other pastors was trying to get Don Lemon and the protesters out because they were like, we're here to worship God and fellowship. If you're not here to do the same, you need to leave. But the read that Don Lemon gave Nicki Minaj was hilarious. When I tell you, it was epic. Basically, he told Nicki Minaj, baby, you are not in your league. Stay in your lane. Don Lemon basically told her, child, I ain't over there trying to rap lyrics. Why are you over here in these politics that you know nothing about? So apparently the DOJ is supposed to be looking to possibly, face Don Lemon, throw some charges on him for his behavior down there in Minneapolis the other day. And I was like, there's a lot going on around there. I hate that all that stuff is going on in Minneapolis. I really do. I just, everything that transpired from the lady who was, killed by the ICE agent, and just all that's going on, the 6-month-old baby, the family that, oh God, y'all, it's just so much stuff going on. I watch Lovely T, and she lives in Minneapolis and the surrounding areas. So she's been basically doing videos and going live. The other day, Lovely T went live and she was talking about, the duress and the climate of the city and what's going on. And she just bust out crying. She literally bust out crying. Like, you could tell that she was very upset, very triggered by what's going on in her city. Yeah, it does, Pamela. Nicki Minaj called him out. I heard. Yeah, I heard that too. I'm not a big Nicki Minaj fan. I never have been, even before her whole thing, going to TSU, talking to Charlie Kirk's wife, Erica Kirk. I've just never been a big Nicki Minaj fan, even before all of this. And I remember her and Cardi B got into it. What was that, about a few months ago? And I was just like, y'all are weird. Like, all these people are weird to me. Like, these celebrities have so much money and they spend so much time arguing with each other. It's like they chicks on the street at this point. I never understood that. It's like, don't you guys have, I don't know, a song to write, some lyrics to rap, or don't you? I mean, Nicki Minaj has one child, but Cardi B got what she got, about 3, 4 now. She just had a baby by Stephon Diggs. So what she got? Yeah, 4. I think that makes 4 for her. She got 3 by Offset. It's just so much going on. And then Offset getting outed by what's her name? The what's her name? Selena something. Y'all, I'm sorry. I hear these people names and I remember them from other viral situations, and child, they go one ear and out the other. They say allegedly Offset has a gambling problem and he on them rugs. I said, baby, it's a lot going on around there. So, but let's get back to what you said. Nikki wants a pardon for hubby. She wants a pardon for him. Nicki Minaj's husband locked up or something? What she need a pardon for? Is he doing fed time? Yeah, I agree, Lakeisha. Okay. Okay, I see what you're saying, Miss B. Child, I don't know. Like I said, I don't keep up with Nicki Minaj. Other than if she go viral on the internet and I hear about it. Other than that, I don't keep up with her. She's I'm just not. I've never been a big fan of hers at all, at all. But y'all, let's get into stuff that I'm more familiar with talking about. I was just telling y'all stuff that came across my messy break room, Dad's honey. And I just wanted to see if you guys had taken a look at it or heard anything about it. But y'all, let's get into this Keke Jones, honey, and this Love Mountain, Pop the Balloon, Love Mountain situation. Now, I'm going to be honest with y'all. The lineup of the men that came to possibly see if they can make a connection with Keke, I'm just going to be honest. She didn't have a good lineup. Not at all. So, y'all, let's get into it.
I'm 32. I'm a content creator. I basically turn content into real stories. And what else you say?
Just your name, age, and occupation.
Oh, there you
Yeah,
go.
there you
And
go.
I just launched a hair business also.
Okay, congratulations.
Thank you.
Let's go back.
Okay, I'm Keke Jones. I'm 32. I'm a content creator. I basically turn content into real stories. And what else you say?
Just your name, age, and occupation.
Oh, there you
Did you hear what she said? What did she say? She's a content creator. She takes stories and turn them into content. So, yeah, she says she's a 32, baby. That's a hard 32. I'm not going to code you on that one. That's a hard 32.
Yeah,
go. And I just launched a hair business also.
Okay,
Hey, I
congratulations.
knew forever.
What are some green flags in dating you?
Um, I am a Cancer, so that means I'm a nurturer. I just love to love. Like taking care of my person just comes naturally. I wake up and I just want to know what my person needs, and it makes me feel good to know that they're good.
Absolutely. And what is an interesting fact about you besides you being a content creator?
I'm just, I'm just full of life. Like everywhere I go, people just tell me their stories. I'm just an open book type person. I'm just that, just interesting.
Okay, that's good.
Should I say?
And
She said, tell me something interesting about you other than you being a content creator. She said, well, she didn't mention that she's a mom with two little girls. She didn't mention that. Well, I'm just an open book. I'm just full of life. She forgot to mention that she's currently married, going through a divorce. So separated, going through a divorce. She forgot to mention, like, sis, you probably would want to mention that, okay? What Miss B say? She forgot to mention she looked cray cray.
what was your love path?
I am a harmonizer.
Harmonizer.
Yes.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, well you have one pop balloon. Let's find out why the gentleman popped.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and occupation.
My name Kezo. My age 23. Occupation: I'm a truck driver. I popped my I popped my balloon because of the simple fact, like, I mean, yeah, you beautiful, whatever, but this is not my speed. I ain't gonna lie to you. Simple as that.
Okay. Is he your type?
No,
Why isn't he?
he gives like YN vibes.
Okay. Okay. For the remaining balloons, you may ask the gentleman a question.
Okay, sure. So, what is your answer to providing and just in a relationship, just being there for your woman. I'm not just talking about money-wise either.
Okay. Your name, your age, and occupation?
My name is Marcus. My age is 41. Oh, sorry, 44. And my
How you messed that up?
I don't know.
Wait, did he say he was 41? And then said, wait, hold on, I'm 44? Sir, that's a big difference between 41 and 44. I can see you saying I'm 44 because you just turned 44. But child, you ain't been 41 in about 3 years.
We gotta watch you.
Yeah. My occupation is security director. I'm sorry. I feel like I bring to the table, I'm a listener, I'm compassionate, I mean, I know women, they get very emotional. So I'm there to listen, as long as it's about something, it's about like if it's on some, I need my nails done every week type deal now. But if it's like, hey, I'm going through something, I just need to sit down and talk to them. Listen, I'm here to listen. You know what I mean? I understand. We all need somebody to talk to. You feel me? So.
Yeah. Okay.
Your name, your
So if they need their hair and nails done, you don't want to talk about that. But if they want to, not even, wait a minute. He said, wait a minute, he said, child, now if you want to talk about going in my pockets, I don't want to talk about that. But if if you want to get something off your chest, long as it ain't gonna cost me no coin, we can talk about that, baby. Next.
age, and your occupation?
My name is Janera. I'm 37 years old. I own a movement company, but I also do entertainment as far as music-wise. When it comes to providing, I feel like I'm a great provider. You know what I'm saying? I'm very good with financial stability. I'm also good with emotional support as well. I'm great with communication. I'm a great listener. And, I'm good with offering good advice.
Okay.
Your name, your age, and occupation?
Software engineer, smooth, and 37. I provide love, affection, guidance, direction. And I like your shoes. Don't Van Cleef, right?
Yes. Thank
Yeah,
you.
that's sexy.
Thank
I
you.
see you up to date.
Mhm.
Yeah, but you can go. Move on.
Your name, your age, and occupation?
I'm Kazi. I'm 23, and I'm a truck driver. And what was the question?
You're a truck driver and you're also not attentive. She just asked the question literally a minute and 30 seconds ago. You're not focused on what she's saying, so you're definitely not a good listener. That's number one.
Well, basically, I want to know, what is your definition of providing in a relationship, and not just when it comes to financially?
Providing emotional support. I'm there for you when you need somebody to talk to. You feel me?
He said, I'm there for you when you need somebody to talk to. You feel me? No. I don't feel you.
Yeah. I'm gonna just say, like, I'm there for you, like, all the way around, like, excluding money. Like, I could be that dude, that boyfriend. You feel me?
Excluding money? Why are we what is wrong? Baby, it's 2026. Why everybody scared to spend coin? He might be scared to get his hair cut too. Y'all see him with the do-rag on. He said exclude money. Oh my God. No. But you know what? At least you telling me up front. Now, I ain't got to find out 2, 3, 4 weeks down the line or 4 months down the line that you a hoe. Broken. Okay, so thank God. Oh my God. Look how these men are dressed. She got, she looks nice. And look how they dress.
For sure.
Your name, your age, and occupation?
My name is Taz. I'm 30 and I do cryptocurrency and logistics.
He do what? What do you say? Cryptocurrency. Well, how do you do that? He said his name is Taz. What? Manian Devil? Not your name, Taz.
And to your question, I feel like I do okay. Like, cause you have to understand, like, nobody's really perfect. You feel me? It's some areas I might lack. You feel me? That's where you're supposed to come in and be like, hey, I noticed this. Then I'm supposed to try to change that. So that's why I said I do okay.
Okay.
So you want somebody to make you a better person. So we understand nobody is perfect, but you walking through the door already admitting that you need some fixing. Well, sir, this ain't the Wizard of Oz. You are not the Tin Man, and I do not have a can of oil. I cannot fix you, sir. And you need to stop down at the damn Jiffy Lube and see if they can oil you up. That's where you come in. That's where you pick up the slack. Well, damn, how much slack do I got to pick up? Hell, you already short. Oh my God, too much.
Let's find out. Let's find out why these gentlemen popped.
Okay.
Why'd you pop?
Yeah, he eat.
Well, she's a beautiful woman, and I feel her. It's just, I like the sex with jazz, but I just like, my women a little more classier,
What'd he
if that
say?
makes sense. I was saying you good, all that. You just the dress and class is nice, but I don't want to be having to fight and box somebody every night for you. You know what I mean? So,
Oh. Okay.
yeah.
Wait, what? You don't want to have to fight somebody? Who said? Well, where is we going? Where you gonna have to fight? So you said you need. So what you want her to wear a turtleneck? So you insecure? Oh Lord, baby! When I tell you these people be so damn jacked up.
But no, you good though.
Okay, and you still had your balloon, and why?
Huh?
You still had your balloon, and why?
Well, I was just giving. I was giving it a chance, but I was like thought about it like. Do I want to have to box every night? I'm like, no, I ain't trying to do that.
She is attractive.
Yeah. Thick like a brick house. So she's thick, so she gonna get that. You know what I mean? So,
You'll be surprised. Like a lot of people, they're more intimidated, so they don't come to me because
wow,
of that.
seriously?
So yeah, you'll be surprised.
Keke, cut it out, sis. You don't give, and this is just my personal opinion. Sis is not giving men don't approach you because you so fine. They just know you gonna turn them down. Yeah, no, sis, you not girl. We saw the husband. Oh, child, I seen what the husband looked like. No, ma'am. It's not giving that, sis.
I get it.
I'm very
No,
much a
she not,
solo
Miss
person.
Reed.
I love traveling by myself. I'm into myself.
Wow, you might need to give me the balloon back then. I'm just playing.
Do you want your balloon back? Because you can't get it back.
Yeah.
Okay.
I heard you.
Okay.
Balloon. Okay, let's find out why he popped. Why did you pop?
How you doing? First
Hi.
off, you are very beautiful. But I only pop because I feel like brother right here, he was pouring his heart out. He gave you an honest answer, and you still popped on him. So that was my signal to pop.
Well, what does that got to do with you?
I mean, I just feel like if he pouring his heart out, what I'm saying, I felt like he gave some good answers. I don't feel like my answers was too well. So.
Actually, it wasn't the answers; it was the hesitation, and it was the not understanding. So I mean, he didn't listen to me. See, when I came to you, you listened and you knew how to respond. I didn't have to repeat myself, and I don't want to do that in a relationship.
I understand.
Why'd you?
Baby, the women be, y'all, the women, they said, it's the men, they self-esteem lower than the damn women. Good gracious. You buddy down there, you shot him down, so I just knew you was going to shoot me down. What does buddy got to do with you? First and foremost, it has a lot to do with how you speak and how you answer the questions. It also has a lot to do with your appearance, okay? That has a lot to do with it too. She might have been a little more attracted to you than the other one. Maybe the way you sound, or the way you carrying yourself. Like there's other attributes, sir. He child dummy, quick dummy.
I mean, it's kind of the same thing. I'm gonna be real, like you gorgeous, but like man, some men just ain't smooth. It's smooth right here. So he, every man sometimes be intimidated sometimes by a beautiful woman, and then the feed off that and pop his balloon is kind of hardcore. Like I wouldn't do you like that. That's the only reason I popped the balloon, because you just dog my boys out. You know what I'm saying? It's not even cool. Real talk. You a beautiful woman.
Your boys. Child, what you met them an hour and a half, 2 hours ago? Now they your boys? So what y'all all thought you was gonna, sir? This is an individual sport. You're just so happen to be. It's a competition. So did you come here to win the woman, or did you come here to make friends with your homies? Child, once y'all leave this show, you ain't gonna see or talk to the people no damn more. He came there to get some homies. He didn't come there to get no woman. Child, a mess. See, he the type where he'll tell you, baby, hold on, my homeboy got something going. He the type, he gonna put you on hold for his partners in there. Okay.
Saying, but that type of mentality just ain't really what it is.
Okay.
She is.
Any of these two your type?
Your service bestie.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like. See, that's the thing. You knew what I was saying. I like a man's man. That's just what I align with. I like someone that knows what they want, and I have to think about it. So I didn't want to waste his time nor mine.
But you can build them up.
No, I don't want to build up a man. I'm not in that season. I don't deserve to do that.
That's cold. That's cold.
She's being real though. Yeah. Why'd you pop?
It's not my type. I think he like pretty though. For sure.
And you still have your balloon, and why?
Because you are attractive, but the mentality is like not what I want a wife to be like.
You can't even get your conversation out. You know, I won't. What?
Yeah.
Okay. Nancy, your type?
No, I think y'all are brothers, so that won't work for me. See, it's the yeah, no.
They're twins. All right. Well, all the balloons have been popped.
Okay.
You were the light up here, girl.
All right, thank you. Bye, guys. Okay, I'm Keke.
Oh, that was weird. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. The lineup was horrible. Horrible. Oh, my God. Bad selection. Not one. Not a one. I mean, out of, what was it, about 6 men up there? Not one was a good possible candidate. Keke up there telling people about herself and forgot the most important part. Ma'am, you're married. You're not even divorced from the man yet. And folks say y'all still together. They say he be holding the camera. I don't know how true that is, but that's what the people are saying. Where did the crew find? I don't know, but wherever they found them, they should have left them right where they at. Yes, it's showing up with the do-rag on for me. Is that how they going to the club now with the do-rags on? Baby, I ain't seen a do-rag in I don't know how long. Yeah, she's still married. I don't know, but like I said, I've never seen this edition of Pop the Balloon, Love Mountain. I wonder if any of those men seen her crying on social media. Because that would have been, as soon as she would have stepped out, and I'd have been like, whoa, hold on. Is that the chick that came up on my FYP crying in her wet dress? Baby, I'd have been like, pop, 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 pop. She wouldn't even got a chance to even get anything out about who she is, what she do for a living, none of that, okay? Plus the crash out she did on social, right, Miss V? Yeah, no. So, I don't know, y'all. At the end of the day, I think it's way too. I mean, I get she's doing that just, you know, it was an opportunity for her, and so she took it. You know, her being on this show can just give her more, get her seen more, right? Keke wants to be an actress. That's what she really wants to be. You could just tell. And I think she said that before when she was a little girl. She always wanted to be an actress. And you could just tell that. But she's another one too. You see more of her running the streets instead of, in my opinion, being a mother to her daughters. Now, I don't know if she has other children, but I know she has those two little girls. And the two little girls are not her, I guess, soon to be ex-husband's children. They're from another relationship. But I never see her with those kids a lot. The little girls, you'll see them every blue moon. You'll see them. But primarily it's either her getting her hair done, her, traveling somewhere. It's more focused around her, which she is the content creator. But what comes with you is that you're a mother of two children. And I noticed when she introduced herself, she didn't mention that she has two kids. Because I'm pretty sure if the questioning would have went further, if they didn't pop their balloons, I'm pretty sure the next question would have been, or should have been, how many children do you guys have? How many children do you have? And let's be honest, how many baby mothers come with those children that you have? So the fact that should have been a question that came out of her mouth, it's the fact that when she had the chance to introduce herself, like first impression, she neglected to even say that she's a mom of two children, two little girls. Why didn't you mention that, sis? That should have been one of the first things. I've watched other Pop the Balloon episodes, not this Love Mountain edition, but the original one. And a lot of those women and men that come on there, if they're parents, they say that. Because meeting somebody for the first time, that's definitely something you need to let someone know. Because first and foremost, obviously, when meeting you for the first time, I don't know what you got going on, right? So if you're a parent of either one child or multiple children, yeah, I need to know that. Because be it a man or a woman, maybe they're not willing to deal with somebody that has already a ready-made family. So ain't no need of us engaging in further conversation. Let me let you know what's the tea first, and then we can make our decision from there moving forward, like if we want to proceed or not. So her not telling the man that she is a mother was weird to me, because that is you, sis. You're a mother. That's you, right? So if somebody said, tell me something about myself, the first thing I'm going to say to them, I have 4 children. You know what I mean? Yeah. Although they're grown, but they're still my children. So I need to let you know that. I'm just saying, I just use me for example, but I'm just saying that's something you need to say off the TOP. Yeah, we don't wait till the second, third, fifth, fourth date. You know what I'm saying? And she says she's 32. And I'm just going to be real honest with you. I don't know what type of life Keke done led, but baby, that's a hard 32. Sis looked like she every bit in her 40s. I'm sorry. Not to be rude, but I'm sorry. All right, y'all. Let's get on over here to Jasmine real quick, honey. So, y'all, Jasmine went live today. Y'all know she said she's trying to be more serious about content creation. And, honey, she called herself getting sassy with the people over here. Here's my thing with Jasmine. Ma'am, nobody asked you. I think I say this probably every time I react on Jasmine. Sis, nobody called for you. Nobody asked you to come. You come on your own, okay? And it's her always acting sassy. I'm sorry, y'all. It's her always acting sassy with the audience, when if it wasn't for the audiences, it would be no need for you to even turn on the camera. Now, I'm not saying that you should just let people walk all over you and say whatever they want to say without giving a rebuttal. I'm not saying that, but it's like most times Jasmine gets on here with this make-believe, made up, I don't know, animosity or attitude, or she bothered. And it's like, sis, the quickest way to kill all that is just, if you lost your luster for social media, then don't show up. I mean, It's simple. This is not rocket science. So hold on for a minute, you guys. All right, so let me get into Jasmine real quick. Her heart's not into social media anymore, and that could be true, sis.
No, not getting no more.
Right, Lakeisha.
About to move your ass.
She really does, Tamreen. It's the strangest thing.
Are you eating your food? Hey, y'all. Oh, my God. We're going to be getting snowed in again in Texas. I had a plan to go get some groceries today, but I'm about to do a grocery order. Bentley, shut up.
Jasmine, at this point, you've had this dog what about 4 years now, going on 5 years. Sis, if you no longer want this dog, why won't you give that dog to a loving family? It's the fact that that dog is always in the cage. I think the only time that dog literally comes out that cage is when she lets him go to the bathroom. And as soon as she let him run around for a little bit, she brings him in the house and slam right back in there. Clearly, Bentley has to be potty trained. If Bentley could, I don't know, conjugate with the family a little more, he probably wouldn't bark nowhere near as much as he does locked up in that cage.
God damn. You just be going. I had a plan to go grocery shopping, right? And it was a change of plans.
Let me say this, y'all. She'll keep the dog. She can't keep the man, but she'll keep the dog.
Because I got overstimulated in the grocery store. So I said, you know what? We're going to order groceries instead.
You got overstimulated in the grocery store? Wait, hold on. What does that mean? What does that mean, y'all? Waffle Toast says she always overstimulated. Overstimulated ass. What does that mean? Grocery shopping is literally all she does. And that's because she can do it with food stamps. What does overstimulated in the grocery store mean? What got you overstimulated? The different selection of fruits and vegetables? Don't you go, you act like you've never been to the grocery store before. Oh, Lord.
I just got something to cook for the night. Like my stuff says, come on. Oh, my stuff says it's supposed to start tomorrow. Like,
did y'all just see that lady wipe her notes? I don't think y'all seen that.
Because I got overstimulated in the grocery store. So I said, you know what? We're going to order groceries instead. I just got something to cook for the night. Like my stuff says.
Oh my God. Now here's the thing. If you guys don't know, the last couple of vlogs and videos, Jasmine has been complaining about her allergies again. We haven't heard about Jasmine's allergies in forever. I don't even remember. I don't think she mentioned allergies at all last year. It's her big overgrown self wiping her nose with her hand. Again, she knows she's draining. So you would think a person that's constantly draining because of allergies, sick or whatever, would keep tissue either in their pocket or on their desk. It's her wiping her nose and with her hands. Like, Jasmine, how freaking old are you?
My stuff says, come on. Oh, my stuff says it's supposed to start tomorrow. Like, child, Billy was just out, but he really wants, because sometimes I mix his food up. Like, I give him kibble, but I give him extra stuff, but he want more. He got the rest of it. Ain't no more.
Well, why isn't there anymore? You just like you feed yourself and you're a human. How come the dog don't have enough food? So you got overstimulated in the grocery store, but you managed to get enough to feed you and a little legendary over there for this evening. But Bentley, he just, he just get in where he fit in. You act like Bentley can go and open up the cabinet and get him a damn oatmeal cream pie. Bentley is totally codependent on your ass over there, ma'am. What? Wait, hold on. No, hold on. Y'all know I am a new dog mom. If you didn't know, now you know. Baby, when I tell you my little puppy got so much damn food up in there. Okay. And he a puppy. When I go to the store, we get his stuff, our stuff, we get everybody's stuff. I'm just like, why? So what he gonna eat tomorrow? You just said you got overstimulated, you had to leave the grocery store. So what Billy gonna eat tomorrow? Talking about ain't no more. But you didn't say that when you was cracking them damn liquor bottles.
And I put a little broth in it to mix. Okay, why don't you take your tablet and go to your room? Tablet's loud. I'm tired. But yeah, I need to order some. Damn, turn.
LaToya, you right, sis.
Oh, there you go. Some groceries.
Not to eat tamales.
I need to edit my vlog too. Child, I got so much shit I need to do. I feel like falling in love.
Wait a minute, hold on. Y'all said she telling Billy the same thing she told the kids. You're not supposed to eat till you get full. Anybody knows that dogs have bottomless stomachs. I don't think dogs can even get full. As long as you keep food in their bowl, baby, they gonna keep chomping. Baby, she didn't. Oh my God. Y'all are a mess. Baby, the break room is a mess.
I'm in the mood to fuck something up. I got some drink in my cup.
I know, Nina. Okay, girl.
I'm in the mood to fuck something up. Like, Bentley just got a whole spa. Like, I gave him a bath, cleaned out his cage, because I like it to smell fresh. I don't like him. I feel like eventually a dog's cage starts to smell like dog.
Wait, what? Bentley just got a spa. So we don't watch Bentley regularly? Wait, hold on. So how often do we watch Bentley? No, really, sis. So when he gets a bath, that's called a spa? wait, hold on. Not Bentley get washed like you do. Jasmine Bell, do you know how silly you sound? Come on, I just feel like, a dog, the cage just starts smelling like the dog. Well, duh. Isn't that where the dog is at? You don't wash your dog at least once a week? How often does Billy get baths?
I'm sitting on top of you.
Sure is. Billy gonna get that cell phone and he gonna dial 111.
I freaking hate that we have to, all the things with iPhones and just having to pay for everything. Like how much iPhones cost these days? Like my phone should never run out of storage. They shut it down. When I was talking to the dude in HEB, he's like, I had to pick up another shift whenever I went up there today. And I was like, oh my, freak no.
Why was you like, oh my, freak no, that the guy said he had to pick up another shift since he trying to get that money? Baby, she said they're like, ooh, you peasant. You have to work extra? Jasmine was like, oh my, oh no. Work at a job? Who does that? People who don't like to get on the internet and tell everybody they broke.
What is this?
Right, Vaughn. She need to go fill her application
Okay,
out.
I'm getting messages because Kelly on my other phone.
You got a vape, but Billy ain't got no food. Where they do that at, Jasmine? You got a vape, but Billy ain't got no vittles. Girl, Billy gonna get out that cage. He gonna slap the shit out of you. Watch, see what I tell you. Billy gonna take his paws and wrap them around. Billy gonna take his paws and he just gonna squeeze until your eyes pop out. Billy gonna be like, this for all the times. This for all the years you left me in this pissy ass cage. Billy gonna come and take his paws and just squeeze until there's no more life in you. Watch and see what I tell you.
We gon' fuck up the night. But yeah, we gotta. Bro, YouTube is tripping. Why are you tripping? Stop tripping. Because I'm live and it's like they don't be wanting a bitch to live. They need to fix their glitching. Like, how y'all gonna push live streams and y'all got a live stream glitch? Like, fix y'all stuff. Get it together. I don't know why.
Girl, YouTube got it together. You the one that, discombobulated around there.
I'm using this tripod. This one's spookable. Knowing damn well this hoe don't be holding this phone, especially this one. I'll just do this.
Ooh, Maja.
Maybe if I...
Maja said when that man was around, you wasn't on this live stream. Now you all here tripping about YouTube. The man gone, now you came back, huh? Jazzy said, I'm back, y'all. I know it's been a minute. Don't be mad at me, y'all. Girl, we not mad. We don't care.
Do it like that. Oh my God, bro. Like, dang, can they just not fall over?
Girl, why are we not together? I'm tired of getting all shook around and I'm over here getting seasick. Jasmine, you've been doing this stuff way too long. Why you ain't got your ish together? See, you took everything down because that man was around and you didn't want that man to think that you wasn't focusing on him and only him. Now you done crawl back to the damn YouTube streets and girl, we about tired of your tail.
We're just out here using random shit to pop y'all up. There you go. Popped up on the mic. But yeah, they're talking about closing stuff down and basically preparing for a power outage. And I'm like, bro, y'all still ain't got that shit together. Like, y'all still ain't got it together? Mine's supposed to, we're getting snow this weekend too. This is 100% this weekend, but my weather also says 80% tomorrow.
Child, she did have a proper excuse me, she did have a proper iPod or tripod, Nina. You must not was around about 5 years ago when Chris broke it. He never even replaced it. I think Jasmine, child, ever since Chris broke that tripod about 5 years ago, that was before she got pregnant with old little legendary over there. Child ain't been right since around there.
Everybody want to get paid. I can't pay nobody because I'm broke right now. Like, we haven't even got paid yet. Like, damn, I get paid on the same day every month. Ain't shit changed. Ain't shit changed but the month. Emails will stop February 8th if you don't pay. Okay. I get paid the same time every fucking month.
What is you talking about? You can't get stuff done but once a month? Wait, hold on. You can't get nothing done but once a damn month? And if that is the case, why don't you have everything coming out on that said payday? Since you only can do things once a damn month. A mess.
A weather alert. Okay.
Maja, a mess.
I don't know who this is that keep trying to ask requests for money, bro. I'm broke too. Shit. Yeah. Shit. You just be requesting money like I got money. Nigga, ain't nothing in there. Ain't nothing in there in that account. We love to create content. See, this is why I hate companies. We want me to do content for multiple. I just want to see it. What is it?
Y'all think that's dry begging what she's doing? Saying that she broke. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I was sitting in somebody's live stream and they start hollering, oh, I'm broke, child, I ain't got a dime. I don't get paid till tomorrow. That wouldn't convince me to dig in my pocket and give you a cash app. Y'all think that's dry begging? I don't take it as dry begging. I just think she just she just running them out. I don't really, y'all do think it's dry begging? You have you, Nina? Well, thank you so much, babe. I don't know, y'all. I don't know. Well, I guess. I don't know. I know y'all say that a lot, and I'm not saying that Jasmine don't beg because we definitely know she does. But her saying, do she really think her saying that she broke is going to convince somebody to send her something? Hell, is Valerie still around?
What is it? View product page.
I think so too, Pearl.
It's not letting me go.
I think she just talks like that because she has a broke mindset. Brandy said, "Nah, she begging. She just don't know how to beg."
Hold on, I'm gonna read y'all comments.
Child, I couldn't live my life like that, Selena. I couldn't live my life like that.
Good evening. Can you do a backflip? Yeah. What part of Texas are you in? Oh no, this is serious. I am in Austin, Texas. Okay, let's check the weather again. See if it pops back up. How do I get back off of here? I've been getting alerts. I was like, bro, I don't.
Hold on, let me see if I can bring the live chat up.
So tomorrow, how do you look at this? Can you make it bigger? Oh, here it is. So it says right now, cloudy conditions for the rest of the day. Wind gusts up to 11 miles per hour. Right now it says 45% chance of snow, sleet and snow tomorrow. And Friday, Saturday, and Sunday is snow. We got 100, 95, 95. That's what we got right now. So I need to get some stuff. I don't even know if Maya's gonna have her game. I don't know. That's a situation. I need to figure that out. I have so much shit I have to figure out, but I'm ready for taxes to come.
Did she just say, I'm ready for taxes to come? Jasmine, why are we waiting on taxes? It's not like you're going to do anything any different. You're going to jack the money off, and by, I don't know, April, you'll be needing help with your rent. Imagine, it's so many people on the internet to do this. Like, imagine being on the internet and that's what you're known for. It doesn't make sense. Like, I'm not saying I'm not saying not to anticipate your income taxes, but Jasmine, you haven't figured out by now how to get that type of money, at least a couple times a year, if not every month. You see what lazy does to you? My goodness.
I'm so ready. My day's going pretty good. Y'all just make sure y'all don't sell out the stores, okay? Because I know a lot of people be going into the stores, selling out, getting all the food, and nobody ain't got nothing to get. Like, people got that bad. It's annoying. Love you too.
Jasmine, it doesn't matter if the people go and shut down HEB. It doesn't even matter. You're never going to buy enough food to keep the house stocked for 2 weeks or a month at a time. You never do that. So at this point, it doesn't matter what the people do. You're not going to go in there and shut them down. We know that for a fact.
Good evening. You and me both. Yeah. So I need to order some groceries. Because I get overstimulated going into the store. Do y'all get like that when you go into the grocery store?
No. Mm-mm. Do any of y'all get like that when y'all go in the grocery store? Do any of you guys get overstimulated when you go in the grocery store? Because by now, all of us know that groceries are expensive, right? And speaking of that, y'all know, whenever I can think about it, I like to share things with you guys. Even if you already know, the likelihood there's somebody that does not know. So for all of you guys that may or may not have a Costco membership, did you guys know that Costco has a business center, like a business warehouse? And the difference between Costco, the Costco that you're normally going into, and the business Costco is the business Costco doesn't have like the food samples, the cafe, and all that. The business one strictly selling stuff for businesses like bulk food, meats, produce, equipment for restaurants, styrofoam cups, plates, forks, knives. And when I tell you the prices in there, you can get a 10-pound log of ground beef, and it's the 90-10 ground beef, the 90 lean ground beef, a 10-pound log for $50. Now, for all of you guys that eat ground beef and have bought it recently in the grocery store, I went to Kroger's last Sunday, I think it was, and I bought a 3-pound ground beef. It was the 80-20. It was $24 for 3 pounds. Costco Business Center is selling 10 pounds, a 10-pound log for $50. So you can get ground beef, chicken legs, chicken wings, chicken leg quarters. They got a big old box of chicken leg quarters. Y'all know I talk about chicken leg quarters. $24. So if you guys have a Costco, and you can have a regular Costco membership, because you know Costco has 2 membership prices. They have one that's I think $65, and then the one that's $130. I believe those. I know $65. I think the other one's like $130. You don't have to have the executive Costco for the business center. You can have the regular $65 membership and shop at the. You don't have to have a business. You just have to have a Costco card, and you can go to the Costco Business Center. Now, there's not a Costco Business Center in every city. I think they said there's like 27 throughout the United States. So in like the major cities, they'll have one. So if you guys have not checked it out, do a Google search and see if you have a Costco Business Center in your area. And one Saturday or Sunday or even Friday, when you have the chance, go in there and take a look. I mean, if you go on TikTok, you'll see it a lot. A lot of people are utilizing like Costco Business Center, Restaurant Depot, are using those places to buy the meat in bulk because it's much cheaper. It comes out to be much cheaper than going to the grocery store like a Kroger's or Walmart to get your meats. It's far more cheaper, you guys. I just wanted to share that with y'all.
I feel like doing a fucking sponsorship like that.
It's definitely worth the $65 for the year, Queen Nicole. So yeah, check it out. Yeah, I think you do too, Nina. I think it's like $43 or something like that for about, I think it's like 300 to 350 wings. Maybe that's ridiculous. That's a good price.
Trying to vlog today, but it's been so overstimulated. Bro, who you telling? I started vlogging and I was just like, I was so tired today. Like, I don't know what it is. Like, I was tired. And then I had to go back and pick Legend back up. Like I was really fucking tired today. What is this? Oh my God. I need to take my computer.
Oh, wow, Look. Thank you for telling us that.
What is this? I don't. Nobody else.
Yeah, they were T. Wilson.
They won't fix nothing in the house. That would piss me.
And if you guys want a Sam's Club, if you want a Sam's Club membership right now, Groupon you can get one on Groupon for $25, I think it is, for the basic Sam's Club. If you go a step up, if you order over $50, your shipping is free. Like if you like to have your food delivered to your home, but you have to do the level up on Sam's Club. And then at Costco on Groupon, I believe if you get the $65 membership, they're giving you a $20 digital card to use at Costco. So essentially you're paying $45 for the membership for the year. That's a good deal, you guys.
Me off too. Making it to where you have to try to do everything. Like, where they do that at? And I pay you rent. That shit should be included. There's so many eating. Bro, it's kind of chilly over here. What the fuck? I don't know why it's so cold. The basement window was coming out. See, I would have raised hell. I'd have been like, well, okay, if I got to pay for this, I'm not paying full rent. That's where it would have went. I ain't paying full rent. Sorry. Who else?
Jasmine, hush, you can't even get your security deposit back from your houses. Don't nobody need to take no advice from you.
I'm just tired of life. I'm not tired of life. I'm just tired. Like, I don't know what it was, but I was tired. Then the school called me and I had to go pick up Legend. So I was like, I'm gonna take a nap and I'm gonna get up and vlog. And I was like, I'm gonna take a 30-minute. It's like I kept getting my 30-minute nap kept getting interrupted. And I was like, Legend, you want to trip out? You're gonna go home and lay down, take your butt to sleep. And he kept waking me up. It was just like, fuck it, I might as well get up. It's just, I'm tired of going back and forth. That's all I went to say. It says one of your most recent watched videos or live streams. It says no bond is wild. Dang, I did not upload a lot this past year. Or was that last month? It says last month. Okay, that was last month. I was about to say, it says 51 new uploads. I only gained 83 subscribers. I did not upload a lot. At all. My short performance does good. God damn, my short performance. I'm gonna start posting more shorts then. Like they do. Hold on, let's see. Oh, never mind. I'm tripping. I looked at the wrong thing. My short performance does good, but it doesn't do as good as my vlog. Is that vlogs? Yeah, those are vlogs.
What do you consider good, Jasmine? You barely get 3,000 views on a video. That's good to you? Girl, just a couple years ago, you were getting 30 and 40,000 views on a video. 20, 15, 20. 30. Girl, you ain't seen a 10,000 view video, I don't know, in a minute. What you mean? Girl, my goodness. With 60,000 plus subscribers.
What about the live streams? Does it show that? How did it show that? Maybe I can see more stats.
She wants to get Shorts Waffle Toaster so she can gain more subscribers. But what's the point of gaining more subscribers when the shorts don't pay you money? Like you said, Waffle Toaster, unless you get millions of views. When the videos, the long form content is what pays you the money. Not saying that subscribers shouldn't be the goal, because obviously if you gain more subscribers, that's the potential of people watching your videos. But if you're gaining them off of shorts, that's typically what they're going to watch is your short form content, because that's what attracted them to the channel. They may peak at your long form content, but they're gonna. So I would rather gain the subscribers off my long form content because that will ensure that you're gonna watch my longer form videos, which pays me more money. It's the fact that she's been a content creator all these years and she's still focusing on subscribers instead of giving them quality content so she can retain the view. It's the fact that she hasn't even figured that out, or has she figured it out and just don't give a damn? Like sometimes I think this is just a joke from Jasmine. This can't be real.
Why are you feeling depressed? My estimated revenue. Looks good. Your channel got. Okay. See, I am in posting. My revenue right now is $89 less than my regular.
Exactly, racist. She doesn't.
Ooh. My bad. How did views find my? Oh, I like this. They didn't update some stuff. I haven't paid attention to it.
She's not, Pearl.
Let's see.
She's not really into it anymore. And let's be honest, y'all, for as long as Jasmine has been doing it and really haven't hit those milestones that she wants to hit, that probably would take some momentum out of you. I'm not even going to lie. That's why people have suggested to Jasmine, sis, get you a job and still do YouTube. But Jasmine's not going to do that because she's still watching and following people on social media. And in Jasmine's mind, why should I go work and the people that I watch and follow aren't working? When the reality is a lot of these content creators are working. Maybe they're not telling you their business, but a lot of these content creators have went back to work and they're still doing social media because, again, there's no such thing as I got enough money. You know, at this point, Jasmine needs to be, I don't get how she lives. I feel bad for those kids as being with her being their mother and being their role model. Because as a woman, what are you teaching them? What are you teaching them?
Yeah. Top traffic sources. Let's see. Total.
You said Sky is live? Oh, child, we had
Legend, come here. What happened? What did you do? That's why I'm telling you to stop doing all that. You just sit down. What you do? You not sitting down? Come on. What was you on? Like you in that room. Like everybody else in this room, you just pull it up. Where you hear that? Where you hear that? You're supposed to sit on the bed. You're doing too much. Sit. Thank you. I feel like falling in love. I'm in the mood to fuck something up. I got some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to.
She doesn't, racist. She doesn't think outside the box.
As long as you woke up, no need to be depressed. Amen. I was about to read something. Hold on. Where's my? Let's see. Where's the show? It don't show how this. I don't know. Okay, it's not telling me. Oh, let's go up here. How many new viewers did I reach? It says I reached number of viewers. I reached only 7,000 new viewers. I gotta do better.
Not you gotta do better. You think? It's her sitting on a live stream looking at her analytics. Jasmine, if you're really interested in your analytics, you probably shouldn't do it on a live stream. Somebody just used this word in the chat. You need to be strategizing. And how are you doing that being distracted by your live chat? Like it should be against the law to be this oblivious. Like I would be so tired of keep hollering, I'm broke, I ain't got this, I ain't got that. I wish I can't wait to tax time come. When you have the capability of making what you get once a year every damn month. This is the same woman that told us about 2-3 years ago that she's made $20,000 in 1 month on YouTube. Well, let me say this, on social media. This is the same woman. Speaking of that, y'all, I don't know if you guys know, this is how you know what goes up must come down. Charles and Netta. I think they're not monetized on damn near all platforms. They're not making money on TikTok. They're not making on Facebook. And they don't even get views on YouTube. I'm talking about Charles, Miss Netta and Charles. Y'all know just a couple years ago, they had TikTok over there in the chokehold. But do you see how it can go up and come down? Now, for some reason, for Peach, it's still staying stagnant over there for her. But one thing I can say about Peach, although she's very obnoxious, that sis will get up with them 9 kids and she'll get that content pumping. Because, again, she's the sole provider over there. So she has no other choice. Pearl, what I think has happened is, let's be honest, the Black community is what hyped up Miss Netta and Charles. And Miss Netta has disrespected Black women so much to where I think the Black folks just kind of just fell off and not really watching her anymore. And if you really think about it, what is there to watch with Miss Netta and Charles? I never understood the hype over those people. People's like, oh, they were into the good meals that she was cooking Charles. I'm like, yeah. No, there's some cookie channels out on here that I feel like meals look far better than what Miss Netta is over there. But if you think about it, what are you watching? Like, Miss Netta's not even entertaining. Her and Charles are nowhere near entertaining. And what happened with Miss Netta is that, also known as Joe, what happened with, he became very big-headed. He thought he was bigger than the band. And the band had to show up and show out on him. So, that, and I'm sorry, that could happen to Peach too. Like, eventually people they're just going to be like, okay, you know what? And that's what, because once upon a time, Jasmine got the views, y'all. She was getting them. But that's when she was aligned with Chrissy and Olivia. And so, them together, and she had the little, she had Chris over there, and she had the little drama going on, and, so people were tuning in. Yet none of that's going on anymore. Jasmine claims she don't want to be so open to her audience anymore. Well, I mean, sis, that's on you. I mean, you don't have to be, but that's how you gained your subscribers, ma'am. You didn't gain your subscribers by going to the weight loss clinic, running down there to the YMCA, and going to the grocery store. That's not how you gained them, sis, and you know that. Jasmine knows that.
My strong core. Okay, that's pretty decent. Let's see. I don't need to summarize my own shit. How do you go to? That's not what I meant to do. Analytics. Back to analytics. Oh. I'm in the mood to fuck something up.
Y'all watch. When Olivia get out, baby, she gonna bust them wide open with the videos and live streams. I ain't gonna even hold you. Y'all thought Olivia showed up and showed out when she pulled that stunt in Florida. Oh, baby, y'all ain't seen nothing. Watch when Olivia get out. Okay? Baby, she gonna blow up over there. And Jasmine gonna be sitting around acting like she about to commit suicide. She was pissed when Olivia was getting that money when she was down there in Florida. She gonna be real pissed. She probably gonna pull this hair off her head. Oh, she gonna be real pissed when Olivia get out and she basically corners the market. Olivia been gone for about what, 2 months? Honey, when she get out, baby, they gonna be like, Jasmine, who? Olivia gonna have she's gonna corner the market. You know, even though she hasn't been posting and she's obviously, you know, if you don't post, you'll go down in the algorithm. Baby, that first upload, honey, it's going to be standing room only over there because everybody going to want to see, hear what's going on. Watch and see what I tell you. See, this was the time where Jasmine should have got it right. You know what I'm saying? When she came on live the other day, you know, I personally feel like some man broke her heart. I think it was Chris, but y'all say y'all think it's somebody else. So some of y'all agree, some of y'all disagree. That was the time right there that Jasmine had him she could have had him in a chokehold. But Jasmine don't know how to get money. This is the same woman that said she was doing editing classes, which again, Jasmine's not a class 8 editor, but that was still another way that she could gain more audience, gain more income. And as quick as she said it, the quickest she stopped doing it. I think Jasmine held 1 class, maybe 2, and that was it. And that was about 3 years ago. 4 years ago, maybe.
I have to post more, y'all. I'm fucking up. I got some drink in my cup. Hey, I'm in the mood to fuck something up. You been through a lot? What you mean? What's going on? What's going on?
Jasmine, you don't care. I don't even know why you ask.
What you been going through? I know life be motherfucking life, and sometimes I've been going through a lot too. I feel like I have grown. Like I just don't share a lot on social media. And that could be another reason why views go down because you know people like drama. But I would have been on here talking shit about certain things, and I feel like I've grown. I've grown to handle it. It makes my life easier because I've been handling it off of social media. I don't want to say it's peaceful, but it's not extra in my life.
Well, you should have grown when you had that man over there that you so loved. If you would have grown then, he probably would still be in the house with your ass. Not you got it once the man, grabbed his bags and walked out the door. Now you get it. Well, it's a little too late for that.
But basically, just take it one day at a time. You're going to have some bad days. You're going to have some good days, you know. I feel like when you force yourself to do something that you don't want to do because your day's going bad, it will turn your day all the way around too. Is Aiden feeling better? Yes, he's feeling a lot better. He did have medicine for nausea and stuff. Like he's not on that no more. Now he can be active. But for a while, he was just like, my head hurts. And he was walking around with a trash bag. Because I don't even know what happened. I just know that.
Maybe Olivia gonna come here with them MC Shaky stories. Olivia gonna come here with them MC Shaky stories. But if you know, you know. So if y'all knew who MC Shaky was, honey, when he was telling his prison stories, Livy gonna come here with the Clank Chronicles, honey. Livy gonna come here with them MC Shaky stories. You hear me? Honey, she gonna come with them first day out, honey. She gonna come with them first day out chronicles, baby.
I got a call and said we're taking him to the hospital in the middle of the night. I don't even want to get into it because I was mad as hell that night. But yeah, he was throwing up and stuff. I have to learn not to overshare too. It will make
Jasmine, you got a call from I'm assuming Philip or Hannah. Hannah probably called you. And Aiden was throwing up. He was real sick over there. Did you meet them at the hospital, sis, or did you just tell them, call me and let me know what's going on? What has Aiden been real sick like that recently or before? Like I don't think he's been sick like that in quite some time. You mean to tell me you didn't get your ass up out the bed and go see about your child, ma'am? I don't care if the daddy was there. Your child is sick. Hannah's not his mom. You are. Baby, a mess.
Make your life a lot peaceful. Because at the end of the day, when you overshare with people outside of your like in-house family, like even like you overshare with your outside family and stuff like that, it can like cause problems. You know what I'm saying? So like you just talk to whoever you're going through it with. You know what I'm saying? And then you ain't got to talk to them right then and there, but just breathe. Just don't go and overshare, especially on social media, because they take whatever you say and they'll take it and run and turn it to something that ain't it.
She basically telling y'all what she should have did with Chris. Instead of coming to the internet, when she was overstimulated and basically telling her business on the internet, she said, she should have just kept it between her and Chris or whoever she was dealing with. She's learned now. Well, yes, sis, I mean, we've been telling you that. We're not saying that you shouldn't share, but there is a such thing as oversharing. And since you are the queen of oversharing, okay, you are literally the queen of it.
So yeah, that's like the main thing. I got some drink in my cup. Y'all, my mom actually, hold on, go to her page. Hold on, content. My mother started back posting her YouTube videos. She was getting on my nerves too. Like, I was like, bro, I don't feel like doing that shit right now. I'm trying to pull it up for y'all. Hold on.
Baby, not your mama was getting on your nerves, honey. Not Mama Dukes, the lady who, took care of you, helped you with your children, gave you a place to stay when Philip went to jail. He got sent up the river. Not the woman who let you come live in her house and to the point where you and your kids took it over and she moved out and moved in with her boyfriend, DJ Clue over there, also known as Jack. Not the mammy get on your nerves around there. A mess. You hear me? Maybe I wish I would tell somebody my mama get on my nerves. And if she do get on my nerves, y'all wouldn't know nothing about it. Okay? That would be between me, my lips, and God. Okay? Speaking of Mama Dukes, y'all know the last time we are cooking with Mama Dukes, Cheryl is her name. I don't like referencing people's mamas as she ain't my mama. But anyway, y'all know the last time we went over there, sis did a video. What was she cooking, y'all? Chili, was it? What would you call it? The ungrateful cow. So Cheryl has came back with a different type of video. She over here frying chicken, y'all. And you could tell that Cheryl is very frustrated with the fact that Jasmine won't help her with social media. Now, Jasmine is the queen in Cheryl's eyes of how to do this social media thing because, her daughter is the one with 60,000 subscribers. Her daughter is the one who's been on YouTube for 5+ or 10+ years. So, Cheryl works a job, so she would think, well, hell, my daughter don't do ish. At least she can do is edit my videos. Like, I'm not asking her to come over here and film me, but just edit my videos for me. Jasmine said, baby, I ain't got time for you. I got too much going on. I was running after this man that I can't run after anymore. So Jasmine, like Jasmine just said, I don't got time for all that. But girl, what do you have time for? Because you're not putting up content. The man you was chasing after, obviously you can't chase after him anymore. So sis, what are we doing over here? So Cheryl wanted to show y'all, she got a quick little 8-minute video.
I just did a quick grocery shop. And I got some catfish fillets, about 5 of those. They were like $16, $14. Got some paper towels. I got some Tide Pods. I had to get some creamer. I'm out of creamer. I bought some fabric softener, French fries for the fish. I bought, as kids would say, "Ooh, yucky, Granny." I bought whole catfish. I bought 4 of those, and those were 1904. I bought 2 family size Ricolas, one for Jackie and one for me, so we don't have to be splitting. Let me give you some of mine. I give you some. You give me some of yours. So I bought some tartar sauce, some mustard, ketchup, cornstarch, fish fry. I had to get something for the girls. Some puppy. Okay, guys.
Wait, Cheryl. How you got the doggy treats for the little dog over there, and then you had that box of wine. Sis, well, why you cut the camera off? Why we couldn't talk about the wine around there? Baby Cheryl said, "I'm not going to the store and forgetting my wine." Okay, a mess.
I thought the camera was recording, so I didn't get to show you what I did. I used that cornstarch and the Louisiana corn fry. And I dipped the fish in there. So this is 2 whole cats. I washed the cats. Like I said, y'all, I'm sorry. I was I thought my camera was recording, but it wasn't. But I
Baby, a box of wine is crazy. And I know they sell them in the store because I see them when I go to Walmart. So I know I sell them, not a box. Sis said, I didn't graduate. I don't do bottles. She said, my daughter do bottles. Cheryl said, I do the box.
washed the whole cats with lemon and water. So I'm getting ready to test the cornmeal, the grease, to see if it's hot enough. Nope, not quite hot enough. So we still got to wait a little bit. Okay, here I am. Sorry, I was trying to turn my camera around so y'all could see me. Yeah, I'm letting the grease get a little bit hotter before I actually drop the fish in, because I want to make sure that it's it's hot, so the coating will stay on and everything. So what I did is, since y'all didn't get to see me do that part, I had to dry the fish really good. I dried it real good with napkins. Dried it real good. Then I took the mustard. I coated the fish with the mustard, and then I dipped it in the cornmeal, the Louisiana fish fry, and the cornstarch. So let me check this one more time, and then I'll come back on. Okay, it was hot enough, so I went ahead and I dropped the fish, and it's so big the tail's gonna stick out, but that's okay because I can readjust it in a minute. I can bend the fish a little bit so the tail can get in there. But my friend, he likes that because he said that's the best part. I don't like that part.
Yeah, Jasmine mom has to sit down. I think she has knee or hip issues. You know, the lady is over 50, y'all. So I believe she does have to sit down while she's cooking or whatever. Because I believe she had knee surgery or hip surgery. She had some type of joint surgery. I don't know which one recently.
But anyway, I will be right back with y'all shortly, as soon as I get ready to take this piece of fish out. Hey guys, this is what it's looking like. I like my fish real hard, so I'm gonna actually flip it over, and then I'm gonna come back and chit chat with you guys until it's time to drop the next piece. Okay? All right, guys. Let's see. Just turn this around.
See that right there, honey? She got her toilet paper, she got her paper towels, and she got her box of wine. What do they call it? Fresna.
I'll shake some of this cornmeal off of him. Drop it in there. Now I have 2 in there. I'll let you see here in a second. I have 2 more whole catfish to fry, and then I have 5 fillets to fry. We're pretty much just eating fish and fries. Yeah, just fish and fries because Sunday I'll be filming again. I'm going to actually film cooking a stew. I'm going to make a big pot of stew with all kinds of vegetables. So what have you guys been up to these days? Y'all been dealing with this weather? I know. I was like, golly, I thought we were going to have some warm weather. And the next thing I know, bam, it's cold weather. It's like 40 something right now. They said it's supposed to get down to 28 or 30, something like that, low 30s. So I don't know. I don't like the cold. My body don't like the cold. So we'll see. Yeah. So I'm going to try to come back more.
You can definitely tell that her behavior is a little different in this video than the one we talked about the other day when she was cooking that chili. You could definitely tell that she probably had several cups of the box wine in that video. And this one, I don't think she hadn't got to, sipping yet. You can definitely tell, like the way she was slurring her speech and acting in that other video, it's her behavior is much milder in this one.
Or start blogging more so y'all can see what I'm doing. I have been cooking. I've been baking. Man, I baked the peach cobbler. It was so good. I ate the whole pan. I ate the whole pan. So I tell you, it was good. And then I made some banana muffins. Like I told y'all in the last video, I made some banana muffins. And Jack took them to work, and everybody's ready for the second batch. So I guess I'm gonna have to make another batch of those. And when I get better versed with this camera and CapCut, CapCut Pro, I just purchased CapCut Pro. And I'm gonna try to edit these on my own, so I won't bother my daughter so much. She got her hands full as it is. So yeah, I'm gonna try to do more.
What does Jasmine have her hands full with, Cheryl? I mean, let's be honest. Jasmine ain't doing nothing. She could. It's not like you're pumping out 7 videos a week. Jasmine could definitely help you out and help you edit your videos. You're working and you got other stuff going on. Jasmine ain't got nothing going on but going to the damn gym. That's it. That's all she does. Jasmine, you need to be ashamed of yourself. You need to help your mom. I mean, obviously, she's not real versed in this. So, or go over there and show your mother what to do so she could be more comfortable and do it on her own. Because I could understand Cheryl not wanting to have to depend on anybody. Obviously, Cheryl is doing this because her channel is monetized. So she said, let me get back to making this little coin. Because, I mean, I'm sure she can use the extra coin. Who couldn't, right? But it's Jasmine over there making this lady feel like girl, the fact that you even told your mama that you're too busy and you can't help is a mess.
Or more by myself. Hopefully I can get it done. Don't get frustrated. All right, guys, let's see. Just turn this around. We'll shake some of this cornmeal off of him. Drop it in there. Now I have 2 in there. I'll let you see here in a second. I have 2 more whole catfish to fry, and then I have 5 fillets to fry. We're pretty much just eating fish and fries. Sunday, I'll be filming again. I'm going to actually film cooking a stew. I'm going to make a big pot of stew. Okay, guys, this is where I'm at so far. Yes, I did take a pinch off of that. I just had to taste it.
All right. Well, that's Jasmine Mom in her new cooking video. I don't know, y'all. I just, my mother's not here anymore. And, if my mom was, which she wouldn't be, but if she was, wanting to do social media, if she had some type of talent that she wanted to display, like her cooking or something like that, and I was a person, already on social media and know a little bit more than she would know, meaning I'm talking about my mom, I definitely would help my mother more. But, you can definitely tell that Cheryl is very awkward with this. She's not real comfortable with doing it. You would have thought, Jasmine would be like, well, mama, which I don't know. Jasmine can't really teach her mama too much of anything because hell, she don't know nothing either. Give me just a moment, y'all. Let me bring Jasmine back up here.
I was like, bro, I'll do that later. But yeah, I helped her out. I don't know what's going on with her camera. I told her, I was like, you probably just, where's it at? Go to her page. She posted 2 videos already. 2. I'm gonna share it. Share, copy link. So y'all make sure y'all go check it out. She already posted 2. My cup. Being transparent brings in the views, in my opinion. It can bring in the views, but does it bring you peace? No. Like, what's more important, the views or your peace of mind? Like, seriously. Like, I love the views, don't get me wrong, but it will cause so much conflict in your life. Like, because at the end of the day, I turn my camera off, but I still got to deal with my everyday life after I turn it off.
Well, Jasmine, I mean, that's what happens when you call yourself vlogging your life. Right. Peace is priceless. That is true. But sis, you, for the longest time, vlogged the things that were going on in your life and other people's lives around you for coin. And so you don't want to do that anymore. Oh, okay. But the unfortunate thing about that, Jasmine, is that's you grew your channel this way. So if you want to change the trajectory of your channel, you probably should just start all over again. And who peace are you protecting? Because obviously you're protecting other people's peace. So who you beefing with? You beefing with Philip and Hannah? You really don't want to come to the internet and tell people how you really feel about Philip over there treating Hannah better than he ever treated you, the mother of 4 of his children. Like, out of all his kids' mothers, you have the most kids by him. You don't want to tell the internet because you don't want Hannah to feel some type of way, because you really need Hannah to stay over there with Phil so you can have the opportunity of getting rid of those kids 2 weeks out of the month. Is that what it is, sis? I agree, Constance. She create half the chaotic events. Yeah, I agree. Well, Jasmine basically says she doesn't want to do that anymore. And you know what? Okay, girl, but you don't have to keep repeating that. That's my thing. There's also a such thing as moving silence. Have you heard that one too, Jasmine? If you no longer want to tell people what's going on in your life, don't act like you're taunting the people with something actually is, but you guys are not good enough to know what's going on in my life. When the people were good enough to give you $1,000 back in September to help you pay a security deposit, I mean, personally, sis, if isn't that personal too? If you can't afford to pay your bills, isn't that personal? So you don't mind telling the internet you can't afford to pay your bills, and if they can help you with money. But any other thing going on in your life, you got to protect your peace on that one, huh? Baby, a clown.
You know? What do I do to feel better when I'm down? I've been steering away from drinking. That's like something I've been trying to steer away from. I ain't gonna give you that advice. Basically, work out. And if you're not like a working out type person, go on a walk. Just get out the house. Just no matter what, just get out. Like, even if it's like going outside or sitting on the porch, having a cup of coffee, a cup of tea, something. Get out of the house. I swear to God, being in a house, being inside, it's like you get into like bad habits. Like, you go sit. My bad habits, I'll go lay down and I won't be productive. So just getting out the house.
Sis, I don't know. You're lazy. That's why those bad habits are there and never going to go away. There are a lot of people who work from home and they know how to balance working from home and having a social life, Jasmine. You don't have a social life. You don't have socialization skills. So, I literally don't understand what you're saying because I work from home. Sis, I don't sleep. Like I sleep when it's appropriate to sleep, right? Even on my days off, I have millions of things to do inside the home and outside the home. The problem is you sat in this house for so long, you normalize sitting in this house. And you could have chose to stay in the house, but you normalize going live and the internet being your company when you should have never done that. The internet should have never been your company, something to keep you company. The internet should have always only been the way you generate income. You did that, Jasmine. That's your fault. You did that, not the internet.
You're a single mom. Yeah, get out the house. Go to the YMCA. Apply for that. Take your child to the YMCA, and that could be your me time. You ain't got to work out. Go sit in the sauna. Go sit in the steam room. Sometimes I've literally went to the YMCA just to drop my kids off, and I had all of them, and I would just sit in the. It's a lounge in the locker room. I would sit in the lounge. You know what I'm saying? Who are you outside of being a mom? Honestly, I've shown outside being a mom. Like I like sports. Like I don't know.
Who is she outside of being a mom? Is she a mom? What do y'all really see her doing mom like? She don't even take her kids anywhere. She doesn't dotes over all her children. I'm not just talking about one. I'm talking about all of them. She doesn't even do that. Jasmine is happy when she has a man in her face. When there's no man in her face, she's not happy. For you guys who have been watching Jasmine long enough, you can agree to that. Lo said, I work from home doing contracts until I'm done with grad school and still be outside enjoying my life. I try my hand at new hobbies, take care of my home, and travel with my baby. She's just sorry. Exactly. There's no excuse. Do you know how many girlies are on the internet and do social media and still have a life outside of social media? I'm just going to give you an example because she's the first person that popped off my head. Zanidia Simone. She's much younger than Jasmine. She's in her mid-20s. Zanidia Simone definitely balances social media, her family, and her outside life. Jasmine is the one who, but Jasmine, Jasmine also told us that she has, I guess, anxiety issues. She don't really like to be around people, but yet you don't mind playing basketball, which obviously you're playing it with a bunch of people, and you don't mind being on social media where you're engaging with a bunch of people. But here's the thing, y'all. If Jasmine never wants to do anything with herself, that's fine. And I'm not here to be her personal therapist, psychiatrist, psychologist, none of that, right? I think at times when I watch Jasmine, I just wish she would pour into herself more and pour into her children. And the reason why I say her first is because she has to pour more into herself to be able to pour into her children. If she has nothing to give, if she has nothing to put in, she has nothing to give out. Yes, her happiness revolves around having a man. If y'all notice, when she was with Chris, that's when she was at her happiest. When there's no man in Jasmine's face, she feels incomplete. And being a single mom, even if she had to take Legend with her, there's a lot of things that Jasmine could do with even having to take Legend with her. Or if Jasmine was a good person to her mom, maybe her mom, because Legend's at the age now where I feel like her mom could handle Legend. Mom, can I pay you I mean, if money talks, BS walks. Can I pay you a couple dollars to watch your grandson for me for the weekend? You know, it's nothing wrong with enjoying yourself until you can find somebody to enjoy yourself with. It's nothing wrong with that, you know. There's so many things that Jasmine could be doing with her life to improve her life, but I just don't think she's doing any of that, because if she was, you could see it. You could tell in her conversation, and you don't hear any of that from her.
That's just me. Not everybody is the same. You know what I'm saying? Not everybody enjoy the same things. Like, I know there's a lot of people on here that don't like, you know, like play basketball or working out, but that's just what I do. That's really just me. What? I can't see. Why is this over there covering it up? Oh, damn it. Now I can't see it at all. Oh, there.
In my opinion, once Jasmine became a mother, it's no longer about her, it's about them. So what's you is your children. And then after you fulfill their lives to the best of your capabilities, then you pour into you pour more into yourself and fulfill yours, in my opinion. So, even when the twins weren't in school, Ava and Aiden, she did nothing with those kids being at home all day. She did nothing with them because she does nothing with herself. Even Legend, she did nothing with Legend. TV was Legend's entertainment. The television, the tablet was his entertainment. She didn't teach Legend colors and numbers, and she didn't teach him any of that.
You should go to a happy hour and drink mocktails and get out and meet other people. Why don't you have any friends? I do have friends. And it's crazy because I was supposed to go, but like when you're trying to when you're trying to steer away from drinking so much, being around it can make that hard, you know, because you're gonna be like, I'm gonna just drink. Then you're like backpedaling again. So I have friends, my homegirl had a party, not even a party, just like everybody was going out drinking, and drinks were on her, all you can drink. And so I didn't go.
Jasmine's called having self-control. Like, are you saying you're an alcoholic? And I'm not making fun of that, because alcoholism is a real thing. That's a disease. That's a problem. So I'm not making fun of that. But are you saying that you're an alcoholic, that you're having those, that's an issue for you? Because if that's the case, sis, why don't you go to NA? Why don't you, or not NA, because that's for Alcohol Anonymous, AA. Why don't you go to AA classes? I'm sure they still do those. That's because it sounds like you're saying that you're alcoholic, but you don't want to admit that. And in so many ways, you've already admitted that to the internet. I mean, just your most recent vlog, girl, you had 2 or 3 big ass wine bottles or liquor bottles in front of your garbage can, Jasmine. Like, are you drinking those by yourself? Like, if that's the case, sis, that's a big problem.
I talk to them, it's not like they don't invite me. I talk to them outside of that, but I can't help it that, I don't want to say, I'm just I feel like the way who I am, I've always been a homebody. It's just different when you become a content creator that's a homebody, that's kind of antisocial, that rather just talk to people on the internet because it's easier and you could just clock out. You ain't got to go meet up with nobody. That's just who I am. Basketball games are cheap. Where are they? You never show us. Y'all only seen them in when I record, whenever I'm playing basketball. Y'all never seen them, outside of that. After games, going to have drinks after games. I'm not doing that no more, but You know, I can't. I don't. And it's weird bringing the camera out sometimes. I'm for somebody that's been on social media so long. You would think that I'd be comfortable with that. I am still kind of like, even though my teammates be like, "Why aren't you vlogging?" But yeah.
How are you uncomfortable bringing the camera out in front of everybody when you never miss an opportunity to tell everybody, I'm a YouTuber? No, you should. When your friends ask you, or your teammates from the basketball team ask you why you're not vlogging, you should just be honest with them and say, because I'm lazy. I don't want to. You didn't mind throwing that camera up in Chris's face when you and him was going out to eat. You didn't mind doing that. But now all of a sudden you go out with the girls and now you can't vlog.
That's pretty much that. Like,
I agree, Lo. She could.
Dear brother, say my name. Say my name when no one is around you.
Yeah, she could. She actually could. She could, who said that? Beautiful. She could work if she plays basketball, but you have to understand basketball is something she likes to do. She don't like to work, sis. So that's why she don't do it.
But yeah, not everybody's the same, y'all. Like, I know people be wanting me to do different things. Like, stuff that y'all be wanting me to do, like, that stuff is, like, just not me. It's not a me everyday thing. Like, I'm not like some creators that do things like teammates are friends. My teammates are my friends. Y'all think that just teammates, you just talk to them only on the court? Like, you think like when you play sport, like these are people I know. Like, we talk and we have group chats and talk on a regular. Now, there's a couple of them I don't talk to like that, but you know what I'm saying? Like,
so before you got back to playing basketball, which was about a year or so ago, are you saying you didn't have friends then? Because you just been back playing basketball about a little over a year now. So prior to that, you didn't have any friends. Is that what you're saying?
and some of them, like I literally played with them high school, college. I literally lived with some of them. Like, you know what I'm saying? Hey, love. Thank you for tapping in. Do you feel alone? No, I don't feel alone. No. Honestly, I don't.
Well, Jasmine, good. We're glad you don't feel alone. You know what, y'all? I think the reason why I keep watching Jasmine is just, maybe it sounds maybe a little weird. I just hope that, because I'm a Virgo and Jasmine's a Virgo too. Her birthday is September the 12th and mine's is the 20th. So we're Virgo sister cousins. Y'all remember Sky the other day, sister cousin? And so I think, she's a Virgo sis, and I be wishing the best for Jasmine, Virgo Nation, honey. I be wishing the best for her. And so I'll watch her periodically just to hope that one day I'll click on her channel and something is va booming over there. But the reality is I can't want it more for her than she wants it for herself. You said Libra gang is better? Oh, girl. Not September 28th. Don't you share a birthday with Jasmine's baby daddy, Chris? Isn't that around his birthday? I think his birthday is like a week or so after mine. But I don't know I just don't know, y'all. Like, I heard somebody say the other day, this social media thing is not going to last forever. I mean, I don't know, but it's been going on for quite some time now. I don't see social media leaving anytime soon, but the way it's structured can, right? It definitely can. We've heard how, TikTok is not paying how they used to. I don't know about the other platforms, the Facebooks and the Instagrams. I mean, I know YouTube is still giving out a cute coin, but I don't know about Facebook and Instagram because I've never been monetized over there. But I've heard people do make money over there. So I don't know, y'all. I guess I can only. I'm just curious. I just know that Jasmine's not going to do no more than what she has to do, and for the fact that YouTube is not paying her bills, Jasmine cannot make me believe that YouTube is paying her bills because she's not making that type of money, right? So there's Jasmine obviously has some help somewhere, and I don't think it's said man paying the rent. She probably got some housing assistance, or maybe she got some social security checks coming in for 1, 2, all them kids. I don't know at this point. But I really feel like Jasmine would benefit from going back to work. Going to work. Let me say that. It would definitely open her horizons to other people. As someone in the chat said this, and I think it was Low, I think you said this, as an adult, making friends as an adult can be a little complicated, right? I just feel like it's easier when you're younger, like teenagers or early 20s, like high school, college, other than at work, when the pandemic hit, it really did change the trajectory of how we socialize with people, and so but me personally, I don't think Jasmine ever really had homegirls like that. And I think that's why she latched on so quickly to Chrissy and Olivia and Aming and the Tiara girl, because Jasmine, I don't know, I think she feels a little safer dealing with people virtual versus the internet than she does in real life. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just how I feel. You said this weekend I went to a rage room and dinner solo for my birthday, met some nice ladies, and we exchanged socials to connect. When I get my next kid-free day, it's not rocket science. Yeah, that's true. Happy belated birthday, Lo. FedEx just got rid of their HR department due to AI. Wow. Are you serious? Wow. Wow. Okay. Yeah, that's not good. I'm going to be honest with you guys. If you look at the job cuts, a lot of these job cuts are coming from corporate America. A lot of these job cuts are coming from corporate America. And for some reason, I was having this conversation with a friend of mine just the other day. I personally feel like a lot of the reasons why this is happening is because they don't want people working in these office jobs anymore. They feel like people have gotten too comfortable, too complacent in these work, office type jobs, and they want people out doing manual labor. I really feel that way. I feel like they want people out working manual labor. They don't want people sitting in the offices anymore. They feel like, but I just don't understand that because you all created these jobs. You created these jobs. And so you created them to take them away. So where do you expect for all these people to go? Obviously get jobs so they can continue to maintain the things they have built from working these jobs. But you know what that says, you guys? Is you have to diversify in other ways to make money. Although we have preached to these ladies, you guys need jobs, but I'm never going to tell them to get rid of social media because social media can always be an outlet, another way you diversify in how you generate income. It definitely is. It definitely is smart. And if you guys have some talents and things that you got going on that you don't mind sharing with the world, you know, I mean, anytime people like Netta and Charles and Grit Baby and some of these weirdos we seen to go viral on the internet, anytime they can go viral and make money, you don't think people with good content can do the same? AI is taking over. It's going to be universal pay and everyone's getting certificates to have the credentials. Exactly. Exactly. That is true. That is true. So I don't know about you guys, but I would highly encourage maybe getting you some, certificates, or, I'm not saying go out and get you a 4-year degree, bachelor's degree. But if you can get you some certificates and some, in different things that you can just have multiple things that you're certified in doing, is very highly recommended to do. China doing it already? Wow. Okay. That's interesting that you said that, Constance. That's very interesting. That's very interesting. But, like I said, you guys, our world is constantly changing. It's been changing since I've been on this earth. And it's always going to change. Like, things are always going to change. If y'all think about it, the world is not like it was 20 years ago. Things have changed. Things are different. Technology has advanced. And the world is always changing. You just got to adapt to the change. It's just that simple. You have to adapt to the change. It's not to say that you have to give up and shut down. No, you have to adapt to the ever changing world that we live in. You just got to adapt to it. All right. All right, y'all. That's my time. I'm gone. I'm out of here. Y'all be good. Y'all be great. And I'm going to see y'all in the next one, honey. Remember, serve what you love.